A wage disagreement between the Cradle of Humankind heritage site and workers has led to a week of strike action. Workers are demanding an 11% increase as they claim 5 years have gone by without any increment. Nqobile Madlala has the story.
Over 80 workers have decided to down tools in the Cradle of Humankind. This is because they're saying that they're not being paid enough and they do want that increase. For now, it means that some of the work here does not take place because they've closed, not perhaps the gates, but rather they've decided not to work. So there's no assistance to assist those that need assistance when they're coming to see the heritage site. I bring in now the managing director to speak to us about what is taking place. I mean, your workers are unhappy with how they've been treated. They want to be paid. How are you going to solve this?
Thanks for that question. We have been engaging in lengthy negotiations with the majority union now since March when I started here as managing director. They had tabled about 10 grievances, the list of grievances. We have tried to address some of them, which were low-hanging fruits, such as, night shift allowance, increase in terms of overtime payments, and we're even trying to address another one on long service. We've addressed the uniform issue. However, the sticking point is on salary adjustments, and when I arrived here, I got to an understanding that they had not received any increments for the past 5 years. However, we must be mindful that there was also the pandemic time during COVID wherein the place closed, but still we managed to retain all the workers throughout the pandemic, even though this is a tourist is within the tourist sector, which was a great success. However, in terms of adjustments, I think the main issue is the low salaries rather than these increments, because that is something that is a legacy issue here. And also another legacy issue is the fact that Marupeng is still registered as a private company. It's a PTY Limited, which makes it difficult for the Gauteng government to support it effectively because we need to be converted into an NPC for them to provide us with the support that they can provide, that government provides to other museums and heritage sites. So as it stands right now, I think about 70% of our income is self-generated, so the workers are generating that income with some contribution from government. So the idea here is to get more support from government, and they've tried to intervene. They were here last week, and we're now waiting for some written commitments from them so that they can provide us with the necessary financial or cash injection rather, so that we can address some of the demands, especially where money is concerned.
How much do you need to be able to pay these workers? But before we get there, I want to know what's been affected at this place.
So far, the hotel has been affected because we don't have our housekeeping staff. Right now, we've got a conference that's running, so we've got some managers who are not on strike, obviously, who've taken on that, and there's some school children, as you've seen, the buses, because every day we host hundreds and hundreds of school children. So again, you've got one of the managers also managing that to ensure that those who've already paid for the service can be catered for. It's not ideal. I mean, I just went to check now, but I guess the understanding also. But it's not our usual operation, so we've had to close some aspects of it, like the marketplace, because there's no one to cook, for example, because they're all on strike. So that is the issue. Those who have paid, we have honored, those visits.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us. While the workers continue that strike action until there is a solution, which we understand at this point, really, it's still on the table. It's still being negotiated between this company, the Cradle of Humankind, as well as government. But it seems to be very difficult. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Nqobile Madlala in Marupeng.